Pollard Wild Flight. And if any level earns its name, it's definitely this one, because things are going to get a little crazy, because I'm not going to handle all the obstacles one at a time like I normally do. We're going to give ourselves a good buffer of time by trying to handle as much as we can simultaneously. But first we're going to start with the boats. We're going to head through this tunnel. We're going to get the first 4 boats on the way through here. And then I'm going to do some of the arches as I go. Okay, can I cut through this arch? Yes, I can. And if Mr. Man thinks he's going to get away, he is mistaken. Okay, that was a bit of a messy turnaround, but here comes the other boatsman right now. Alright, and we need to gain a good head of steam here because... Oh, wow, I almost missed the thing there. Spyro, you need to move a bit faster. I'm a bit worried about your chances here. But once we get through these arches, that's what I mean about handling everything at once. Alright, now we're going to whip around and do the chests and the planes. And the planes are kind of fast here, so you want to take them head on. That way you can gain some good time here. You see how fast I'm losing time. Hopefully I can whip around and hit the chest, but here's a good place to... There we go, got all my planes. And now if I can just whip around and get all my chests, hopefully I can do this. 5 seconds to get to the last chest. Yes, there we go. Very haphazard level. Really crazy. There are a ton of ways to do it though. That's just but one of them, but you do kind of have to multitask there. I think that's the only one like that. I don't know if we have to do that in the next one with Icy Flight over in the Dreamweaver world. I'll have to refresh myself there, but man, Wild Flight definitely gets crazy. And we're up to 7,500 gems now. That's pretty awesome. Where's my whirlwind to take me out of here and save me? There we go. There we are. Okay. I was like, you gonna hang around here today, guy? But now we gotta make our way over to Metalhead. Metalhead is the boss of the Beastmaker Kingdom, and his boss level is usually the flight levels are pretty close to the boss levels, but not so here. We're gonna have to travel across Misty Bog and treetops and really kind of book our way over. It's kind of a walk. Yeah, it's an easier walk too if you don't run into torches 2 times in a row, but we have this little helpful whirlwind to boost us up to here. And, okay, wow, I thought I had glitched out somehow, but no, here we are, going to confront Metalhead. And Metalhead he kind of does the work for you as far as killing himself, as far as you killing him. He'll kind of work a number on himself if you know what to do. Alright, here we got some of those metal banana guys. They look like the guys who throw bananas. Some of them actually do throw bananas, but others are chunked at you like bowling balls. So those guys you have to charge, but any enemy that's charging at you, you tend to charge it in anyway, so it's not really a difficult thing to figure out. Oh, hey, boy, he saw me coming from miles away. Do not want him kicking me off the edge. And there's a little secret passageway here. We're gonna have to get to, I think, 500 gems. I think this is this is the first boss level, I believe, where you have to get 500 gems. Most of the boss levels take it a little easy on you as far as gem count, but now we're having to find tons of gems and fight a boss. So there's one passageway here that you have to find. It's a little bit well hidden, but once you see it, you'll be like, wow, that is... You kind of have to admire the way they hit it, and I'm going to go to it right now. It's down in here, I believe. Yeah, there's a little broken piece of gate down there that you can see, and there's a piece of land we can get onto. I may lose some Dragonfly Sparks power here, but this is where we have to go. Okay, he may have sent the guy rolling off the edge. Okay, I kind of get that, but okay. Thanks, I guess? Okay, well, I made it around the muck safely. If we want to, we can escape from there, but there are gems to be had in here. So you want to really look around. This is probably the easiest passage to miss right here. And an easy to miss one up, speaking of things that are easy to miss. Yeah, I want to... No, I don't want to do that. I want to go up the stairs and around to the other side. And we'll also get a key to a treasure chest over here if memory serves. So you definitely want to come over here or you're going to miss a fair amount of gems. But this is essentially the easiest part of the level to miss. Everything else is generally... There's that key I was talking about. Hidden in plain sight. And we're already up to 100, so we're making pretty good time here. Now we're going to have to leave back over the stairs. I'm gonna say we have to leave the way we came, but that would not be very convenient since there's only a little spot of land and a big river of muck right there. There's no way Spyro's flying out of there either. And this will also allow us to get some gems up on the rooftops here. So you miss that little passageway, you miss things down below, you're gonna end up missing things high up too. So gotta look all the way around, and I see another one up off in the distance. How about that? Man, all kinds of destruction going my way. Excellent. Well, we've handled that pretty nicely with grace and aplomb. Whoa. Alright, well, I guess the gem is somewhere back there then, since he rolled off that way. Unless he regenerates somehow. Don't tell me I missed a gem. That would suck. He didn't, like, roll off into the... Huh. Well, I certainly hope I got credit for it, or I'm going to be wondering what happened later. It's not anywhere over here, is it? He didn't, like, roll off to the beginning of the level or anything? No, I don't see any gems out here. Yeah, it really helps to get those guys when they come at you. Otherwise, you're going to get paranoid like me, thinking you're missing gems. So, oh, I see a chain reaction about to happen. Move it, chicken. Oh, you survived. Well, we're not going to have that. Okay, and then let's move on over. And once we get up the stairs here, we should be able to make our way to Metalhead. There's a bit of a... This little foyer before Metalhead is pretty big. Oh, hey, we're going a little bit of the wrong way, I maybe think. Okay. No, God, I hate that. The tie always goes to the enemy. If they hit you at the same time, then you're pretty much screwed. Because they land a hit, you land a hit, you're both going down either way. There's no like benefit to that. Oh, hello. Here we go. At least there are plenty of chickens to keep me healthy. Tastes like fat, genetically modified chicken. Banana guy thinks he's gonna get the jump on me. We'll come back for the Bigfoot guy gems in a second, but yeah, I gotta take him out first. And if I'm missing gems at the end of the level, then I'm gonna know where they went. I'm gonna have to come back here and do it all over again, and I do not want to do that. Make sure there's nothing back here that I missed. I think I'm good to go on. And here's our dragon for the day. Right down the handicap accessible ramp is Sadiki.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
And there's your hint for the level, but he doesn't say who has to destroy the power supply. He just says the power supply has to be destroyed. And you can only destroy them yourself when they're green like this. They'll flash red in a little bit. But you can have him break the poles. See, enemies are lining up to be thrown by him. And you can line up in front of the poles, and he'll kind of do the work for you. Well, as long as you don't take it on the chin like that, you should be fine if you can see him coming. But he generally has lots of people coming for him. See, he has like 6 or 7, that's like the 6th or 7th minions so far that he's summoned. Oh goodness. And he can even shoot lasers out of his hands, and he can destroy his poles with that. Like I say, no real friendly fire in this game. Make sure I haven't missed any gems on the outskirts here. And I don't... Whoa, hey, hello. And I don't think he has any more minions coming for him to help him. Okay. And once you destroy all the poles in a room, he'll start running off. So we need to keep moving. And before we go any farther onward, Let's head up the stairs and make sure there are no gems up here. I don't see any myself. Okay, well, this is a room we can safely move on from then. Now, before we take out this particular set of minions, we need to come over here. I don't think he'll really notice us or try to throw anything at us over here. Nope, he's just kind of gently watching us, so, That's like a waterfall of vomit. That's exactly what I needed to see right after eating. Ugh. Here's where that key comes in handy. A little bit of a payoff. I do like the blue and green together. Very well coordinated color-wise. I think you'll get hit if you float through this vomit cascade, but so I'm not going to take my chances with it. I'm going to make a gentle drop. Wow, I think the wall carried me somehow there. Well, let's get down into the thick of it and have him start destroying things with... I am pretty sure I charged at that, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, here's another guy coming. Let's try to line up in front of another one. Well done. Here comes another guy around the corner. Try to destroy as many of these poles as you can by having him do it. He's gonna aim at me. God, such crap! I think another guy is coming if I'm not... Oh! Oh, God. Yep, he was right there on the money. So, see, you can see why he's kind of a hard boss. Because there are so many of these power poles to destroy. And the camera angles are not exactly helpful. Let's have him do a sweep and destroy that one. Yeah, not quite. Swing and a miss. So, into his arms. I think that was because I hit the pole while it was powered up. But they come out pretty fast, so you have to come out swinging. And you don't want to be standing too close to a power pole, because what if it's red and you charge it? I thought, will the gem not come to me if they run off like... Oh, it's a butterfly. Excellent. Well, that makes a little more sense then. I don't understand how that works, really. Can you, And the poles are really hard to charge because they're really thin. So, yeah, you don't get much help here. Unless you happen to destroy a lot of them while you're... I do not agree with that either. I'm just not having a good time here today. Well, thanks for doing that one yourself, buddy. And it looks like I can't go backwards, so... Once you're on Metalhead, no way out, so... We better move on and hope we get butterflies from some of the repeat enemies. I think there's a chicken down here, actually, so, maybe if we get lucky, we can, like, roast him or something? I don't know. But, okay. Jump out of his way. Okay, now we can probably get like 2 at once here. He's doing a big old sweep. Oh, he just barely missed that one, but that's enough. There's not a very nice hitbox on these poles. It looks like I'm gonna have to do this one myself. Okay, study. And he can destroy it with that arc ring too, although that's not as likely to work. He's pretty much just aiming at you when he does that. There we go. That little lightning sweep is what we wanted to do. That's... so hard to do this stuff. Okay, that was also a repeat enemy. Hey, cool, it took out the power pole. And there I go talking about vague hitboxes. He actually gave one to me for once. Alright. Okay, and he threw a guy off somewhere, and it looks like it was worth a butterfly to me. See? So cheap! Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to let them roll off. God! Fuck this shit! Okay, I've been playing this like a damn fool. Clearly I am an idiot, because a guy as big as this clearly calls to be doused in flame. Alright, get that out of the way, and okay, well, if he's just gonna do a sweep of the place, then... I don't suppose anything difficult. Okay, here we go. See, here's what I should have been doing. Yeah, see? Haha. Shouldn't have been that hard to figure out, but I'm quite the hardhead sometimes. But it looks like he's going to try to take this out mostly with his own brain power. Hey, alright, a freebie butterfly from an already killed enemy. Okay, let's... Woo! Try to get some of these things while they're still green. And that's it. There's only 2 rounds of those things. So, I think I've pretty much got almost all the gems now as of this point. We do need to go around and do a little bit of exploring up here, because there are gems to be had up in this little spot. I was trying to find some of these the first time. Thought this would lead to some of them up here. Ah, yes, there are all the enemies. The enemies that were going to line up were obviously repeated and killed whenever Metalhead went down for the count himself. There's one up there that died. Don't forget these around here. 15 freebies up there, and we are almost finished. Good lord. I can't believe I was such an idiot about this level. That couldn't have been that hard. I mean, come on. And do I have every single gem? I sure do. So there's our return home pad. Conveniently placed at the end, as so few of them are. And that means we leave the Beastmaker's world with exactly 8,000 gems in our stores. So I've only got 4,000 more to go to reach our full total. So now let's talk to Cray the Balloonist. Should I be trusting you to send me to the Dreamweaver world? Well, I don't guess I have much of a choice, because it's not like I'm flying there myself. So we're going to take off for the Dreamweaver world, which has one of my favorite songs in the entire game. Great song to just sit there and listen to. Very rockin' for a Spyro song. I don't generally consider like the Spyro songs as being totally rockin' awesome. But here we go. We've been dropped off at the Dreamweaver world, a giant place floating on air. So we got to be careful about falling, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a lot of fun, wacky stuff to do here that is going to defy the laws of physics that have been set up so far. So I'm looking really forward to doing the Dreamweaver levels, but alas, we're going to have to save this one for tomorrow. So I'll see y'all then.